The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains. On your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
All right, welcome back. Game 3, and the one that everybody has been waiting for since the regional matchups were put out. Tonganoxie versus Bishop Miege. We all know the kind of little mini rivalry that these two teams kind of have, especially in the postseason. That's where they always meet. And I think if we're just talking about as far as great of an opportunity as the Tonganoxie team has had to beat a Bishop Miege team, I think you arguably probably have to say it's this baseball team.
No question.
As they're doing our starting lineups for the Chieftains as of right now. And again, I was walking around down there around the dugouts. I was getting the starting lineup cards for everybody, and it might not necessarily look like it, but you see that full pack of bleachers right there, and there are tons and tons more of lawn chairs and more people around that area. I mean, this place, it's packed. They are showing up for this game right here, the regional championship, for a chance to go on and compete in the state tournament next week, and all that's riding on the line in this game here. And it's win or go home time. Right now, if you lose this one, you're done. You're hanging up your cleats. If you're a senior, you're hanging them up for the final time in high school.
Yeah, and these seniors want a shot at state.
Yeah, and if we're talking about a sport that is hard to keep going and playing at the next level, I think baseball probably has to be right up there. It's basketball, football, volleyball, some of those other sports, you might be able to get some serious looks, but in baseball, I mean, you really got to show out out there, and
there's a couple of them on this team that or maybe more than that's worthy of it.
And you see Coach Tollefson, he's the PA announcer there. He's kind of doing our job for us. We're going through the starting lineups right now, as you can see him there in number 2 and batting first. Shortstop Garrett Goldbeck, catcher right behind him Logan Wake, first baseman Gabe Bailey is third, cleanup left fielder number 11 Ethan Welsh. The lineup is fairly similar to the one that they had before. Batting 5th, third baseman Rocco Gehring. Batting 6th, second baseman Mason Canterbury. Batting 7th, the DH Cody Kessinger. That's kind of the one tweak. He did not play in game 1, but he will DH in this game. Batting 8th, out in center fielder number 1, Sam Clydesty. And then batting 9th, the right fielder number 8, Trevor McGraw. And pitching for the Chieftains tonight is their lockdown stud, who's not named Mason Davenport, is Owen Welsh, who through 7 starts so far this year, a 6-1 win-loss record. He has had one save opportunity, 42 strikeouts, 8 walks, a .62 ERA, a sub-1 ERA on the year. That is absolutely incredible. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take a pause here for the national anthem, and then first pitch will be right on the other side here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Play ball.
Play ball, indeed. We are locked and ready to go here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Real quick, and again, these starting lineups brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. To view all the resources and everything they have to offer, you can visit their website at the TonganoxieLibrary.org, and you can go down on Main Street in Tonganoxie and go visit them there as well. We gave you the starting 9 for the Chieftains. Let's do the same for the Stags, in case if you missed out on game 1. Batting first, Rowan Putz. Batting second, Cass Messenger. Batting third, Charles oh, God. There's a couple of what did we decide on?
Cahallan.
Thank you very much. Charles Cahallan. He was the pitcher in the first game. The pitcher in this game is the 4-hole hitter, Victor Crystal. Batting fifth, Jack Baird. Batting sixth, Eddie White. Batting seventh, Cooper Benz. Batting eighth, Patty Mara. And batting ninth, Cooper Green. And out and playing in left field, who will be hitting in play, he's playing out in left field, is not hitting, and that's Steven Neenan. And that is your starting 9 for both the Stags and the Chieftains. Tonganoxie, the overall number 1 seed, so they will be the home team in this matchup. So they will be out on defense first. And here they come.
Chieftains take the field.
And just about 25-30 minutes removed from their game in which they run spread Holton, the Wildcats, and score a 10-0 through
dominant pitching performance by Davenport.
5 innings of work with him, 7 strikeouts, and only 1 hit, and that was an infield single. I mean, it's pretty crazy to think that if
they hit 2 balls out of the infield, the whole game,
and it's crazy to think that if that 1 infield single didn't take a bad hop, he would have thrown a
no hitter.
I think it would have been a perfect game, wouldn't it? Because he didn't walk anybody either.
No, he didn't. It would have been close.
So again, you can argue, well, that he didn't go 7 innings. I don't care. The game is called off, and if he had no walks, no hits,
no errors,
that's a perfect game. I'm sorry, but it is.
Yeah, no one would have reached base. That's for sure.
And for a chance to go on and
here we go, partner, for the championships.
Yep. The regional champion will be crowned here at the fairgrounds in Tonganoxie, Kansas. First pitch, Owen Welsh slides it in there. A called first strike and a big roar from the crowd.
Yeah, I hope like Davenport, the last game, that Welsh pours those first pitch strikes in there. Strike 2. Swing and a miss.
That would be big here. A 3-pitch strikeout. Welsh comes quick with it and got him swinging at a low ball.
Yeah, but he fouled it off. He's got him 0-2. Putz really taking his time to get back in there.
Putz, obviously, probably one of the best baseball players on the team. Got him swinging and missing. A drop third strike from the throw over to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone for the Stags.
Good start for the Chieftains.
Got to keep it going here.
Yep. Hope his defense stays solid behind him.
This is Messenger is coming in here. And lays off first pitch, taken for a ball.
Yeah, looked like an off-speed pitch.
Next one away. Oh, and a quick time given, and Welsh already in his windup.
Yeah, they're trying to mess with his rhythm.
Next one on the way from Welch, and low, taken for a ball 2. One gone in the inning, a 2-0 count to the second hold hitter Messenger for the Stags, and got that one in there, called strike.
If he can come back and get him.
Oh, nice the way. Strike 2 called, got him looking. Good location on that pitch.
Yeah, that curveball had him fooled.
Next one on the way, and that one just a little bit too high. Moves the count to 3-2. And fouls that one away and sails out of play. Even from all the way out here in the outfield, we're up here on the hill, kind of out in right center, you can feel the anticipation and the tension.
Oh yeah.
And basically everything else that you can imagine in a regional state regional game. Or regional championship game, as far as it today. That one on the way, and
that one got away from him.
Yeah. And that's kind of like we saw last time we saw Owen get the start on Tonganoxie Sports Live. It was all the way back earlier in the season in a road game at Baser Linwood, and we saw him the first couple innings. He kind of has that hook curve, kind of similar to kind of like what Davenport pitches, his kind of put away strike. And he struggled a little bit with the command on it for the first couple of innings, but then he finally settled in, and once he did, he was pretty locked on and almost unhittable with it.
Ooh, that looked like a good pitch.
Wade tried to frame it as best as he could, but it's taken for a ball. And Cahalan at the play right now from Miege, throw over to first. He's back in time safely.
Welsh had a pretty good pickoff move there.
Next one on the way, and this one, solid contact heading out.
Oh,
and
nice
Sam
try.
dives. It just couldn't quite bring it in. It's out towards the fence, and one run is going to come around to score for Miege, and an RBI double here. And Cahalan comes up big for the Stags, and it's an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was Sam made a valiant effort on that, but it just couldn't quite get there.
And for Welsh, who boasts it was a .62 ERA coming in here, so I think games that he pitched, he averaged not even giving up one full run, and already giving up more than a season average here in the top of the first. Still only one out. Cahalan on second, excuse me. Next pitch on the way from Welsh, and low and outside. Important for Welsh here. Just got to try to put that.
Limit the damage.
Yep. Got to try to put that double and that earned run behind you and try to just move on to the next batter. Still plenty of ball game left to go. Only the top of the first.
Boy, Sam Cladisty really went deep into the gap to try and run that down, and boy, he was close to getting there.
Really, really close. Landed. Would have been right in the warning track. There's one here on this field. Another one fell back. Takes count up to 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Welsh. And solid contact, but out there to get it
Double
is
play.
Goldbeck.
Yeah.
And they did double him up. So just what the doctor ordered for the Chieftains. A fly out to short and a quick throwback to second. Good awareness by Goldbeck, and they get Cahalan at second. Miege does bring across one run. We head to the bottom of the first. Chieftains going to have their first crack at it on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain baseball.
Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007. Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Game 3 of our triple header we have had here. Game 1, the Bishop Miege Stags beating the Chinook Blue Comets 12-2. In Game 2, the Tonganoxie Chieftains beat the Holton Wildcats 10-0, and they are meeting here in the regional championship here at the fairgrounds in Tonganoxie, Kansas. And the game just started, so if you're thinking about heading out here, it is not too late, although
There's still a lot of cars coming in.
Still a lot of cars coming in, and there is quite a big crowd here already. So if you are thinking about coming down, do not wait anymore. Get in your car, put us over the Bluetooth. You can listen to us on the way to the game, and then you can watch the game whenever you get here. That's just what we suggest. Or if you just want to chill out at home, that's perfectly fine.
Crack open a cold one and kick back and listen to the broadcast.
Enjoy your AC that you have at home.
Although it's a beautiful day out here.
It is quite a beautiful day out here. Oh, you and I are saying that under the shaded canopy. It is a little bit warm, but it's still not unbearable.
It's nice.
Mid to low 80s at most, and when the sun goes down, it's going to be really nice.
Goldbeck leading us off right here, and he was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI in the first game. Keep it going, young man.
Keep it going, indeed. One of the most lethal hitters for the Chieftains, batting .444 on the regular season. Takes a good cut at that one. It fouls back.
He was right on that pitch, too.
OPS of .592 and slugging at .648, the highest of any player on this Chieftain squad, for an OPS of 1.240. And he slaps this one opposite field. Right fielder tracking it and brings it into his glove. One gone. Leadoff man set down for Tonganoxie, and they'll bring up the catcher, Logan Wake. Who, in the last game, in the top of the first inning, had a chance, almost hit it over the fence out here. It was pretty close to a home run.
Yeah, he was 1 for 2 and was with a run scored, and he was hit by a pitch.
First pitch taken for a ball as it squirts to the Tongi dugout. Stand back in, ready to go at it again. Crystal coming set on the mound. Here he comes, the 1-0 pitch, low and outside, ball 2.
See Tongi get something going here.
Yeah, need to try to answer that one run that they gave up in the top of the first. Here's the next pitch on the way, low and outside. 3 straight balls, 3-0s to count. And let's see what Wake decides to do here, if he'll take, or if he gets the green light, see if he swings away.
Yeah, he got the sign from third base coach.
There's the next pitch, low, and again, a 4-pitch walk. And Wake is on for the Chieftains. Coming up behind him is Gabe Bailey.
In the last game, Gabe was 1 for 2 and also had a sacrifice fly and a run scored.
Led the Chieftains this year in RBIs with a total of 15 in the regular season, and you can count that sacrifice fly in the last game, so 16 on the 2022 total. It's going to be quite a stretch to get that runner home from first. He's going to have to hit one deep into the gap, but never say never. He takes a first pitch strike, ready for the next pitch as it's coming its way momentarily, and here it is, and that one up high for a ball. The 1-1 pitch off speed and 2 inside, ball 2. Logan Wake, the runner at first for Tonganoxie, only 1 gone in the inning, a 2-1 count to Gabe Bailey. Ethan Welsh is on deck. Runner is going to throw from the catcher and pretty
Safe.
close, but they call him safe.
I think it was a good call.
And the second baseman cannot believe it, but now we're going to have time here, and I didn't know a player could appeal to another umpire.
He's not.
He pointed over at him, and now he's coming in, and
Well, they're just adjusting. They're just adjusting their position.
okay. Yeah, I was about to say, come on now. Yeah, I think Wake, when he was sliding in, I got a little bit of dirt in the eye or dirt in the face, trying to shake it off, but umpire hands him the helmet, and now we're ready to resume play out here. Runner in scoring position for the Chieftains, 1 gone after the successful steal of second. And a 2-2 count for Bailey. Good lead off. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Bailey slaps it foul.
Got a good idea there. That pitch was outside, and he just was trying to go the other way with it.
Count still holds up at 2-2. And outside, ball 3. Now full count. Good at bat here by Bailey. See if he can either get a hit or potentially draw a walk. 3-2 pitch on the way from Crystal off speed, and way outside it is. And now
2 runners
back-to-back walks. Wake at second, now Bailey at first. And Ethan Welsh will step in. Excuse me. And he has been the hottest hitter for the Chieftains so far here. He's really come on late in the second half, batting .529 on an average, OPS of 1.306, on base at 600, and slugging at 706. And he takes a good rip at that high fastball, but can't connect. 0-1.
He was 1 for 2 in the first game with 2 runs scored.
He picked up his first double of the year there as well. 9 hits. He's had 8 singles, 1 home run, and that home run was his only extra base hit until the double hit in the pass game against Holton. And quickly he finds himself down 0-2 in the count.
Yeah, and there's a big RBI out here at second base.
Need to try to bring that
move
home.
those runners over.
And here's the pitch, and just blew it by him, a swing and a miss, and down goes Ethan Welsh on the strikes. Rocco Gehring will step in and try to get that runner home from second.
He's due because he was 0 for 3 in the last game with 2 Ks.
That was the first pitch to Gehring. Takes a swing at it and fouls it back into the netting. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, throw to third. Now that time I think they got him, and they did. Runner thrown out at third. And Tonganoxie with a runner at second cannot bring him home, and they still trail Miege 1-0 heading to the top of the second.
And location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
At Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, you'll find incredible care close to home. A friendly staff here for you when you need them, offering primary care for all ages from general physicals and health exams to minor procedures and x-ray services, along with an overall patient education ensuring peace of mind that you're receiving the best care possible in a convenient, accessible manner. Visit lmh.org or call 913-845-8400 to schedule an appointment and learn more about the incredible primary care providers at Family Medicine of Tonganoxie, your partner for lifelong health.
Ready for the top of the second inning here on Tonganoxie Sports Live as the Chieftains trailed the Stags 1-0 after one inning of work. And it was the efforts of a big double play ball that got him out of the top of the first after one run came across the score on an RBI double from Cahalan. That got him out of the slight jam. Now we pick up where we left off. Is this on Crystal?
This is Baird.
Or Baird. Okay. Wells trying to lock it in here. That one hit over towards second. It leaks out into the outfield, and a leadoff single now again for Miege.
Perfectly in the hole.
Welsh, who throughout the season has been a lockdown starting pitcher, and Miege has made some solid contact on him early on already in this game. We got to try to lock it in a little bit.
Have him hit one on the ground at somebody here and roll it up.
Good job by Wade keeping that ball in front of him and not getting too far away. Eddie White now stepping in. Welsh ready to come with it, and he does, and low for a ball. Wake thought about throwing over to first, but holds on instead. And the count's up to 2-0. Fouls that one off and away.
Welsh got him to swing at a bad pitch there. Got him to chase.
Throw to first, but he's back in there safely. Two-one count, runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. 1-0 lead for Bishop Miege. Next pitch on the way and swung on. And drifting foul down the right field line.
I'll get him hit it on the ground. Let's roll a double play.
Throw over again to first, and he's back in safely. Oh, Welsh keeping an eye on Baird. Looking to put him away here, and fouls it off again, staying alive, 2-2.
He fouled off that breaking ball there. Looked like that big curve of his.
Welsh is definitely keeping an eye on him over there.
No question.
It's a third throw over now. A 2-2 count at the plate. Here he comes with it. Solid contact up the middle and through into center for a base hit. And now
No, don't throw that.
trying to throw to third, and it ricochets off the Miege base runner, and now instead of a ball that probably should have been held on to, now there's runners at second and third. Aggressive base running by Bayard. So he goes from first to third, and White will take advantage of that throw.
That puts 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been much better to throw that ball into second base and keep that runner at first. But that's not what happened. Good pitch.
Pitch for a strike. Next one on the way, and he tried to sit on it and pull it, but couldn't do it. 0-2.
Wells needs a strikeout big time here.
Easy here. Here comes the next one outside, taking for a ball.
Nice stop there by the catcher. Backhand play to keep that ball in front of him.
Next one on the way and makes contact and out into left field for a base hit. And one run's going to score, and they hold that runner up at third. It is now a 2-0 lead for Bishop Miege.
Plenty of game left.
Well, still plenty of game left.
Chieftains need an out.
Mara, the 8-hole hitter, now stepping in for Miege. First pitch on the way, and he smacks that one foul and out of play.
Chieftains with Katsina run for a double play here.
Need something.
Good pitch.
That one by him for strike 2. Still looking for the first out of the inning. Runners at first and third for Miege.
And already a run home. Ooh.
And couldn't get the strike 3 call from the home plate umpire. Looked pretty close.
Yeah, it looked good up from here.
Next one's on the way, and that one too low and outside. Evens up 2 apiece.
Yeah, you don't want to lose this guy. You need to get him out.
Strike 3 called, and no! And now, runner comes home, and they call him safe there.
Did he?
They called him safe.
Ooh, I thought he gave the out signal. My bad. Hard to tell if he dropped the ball.
Didn't look like it from all the way out here. They did get the strikeout at the plates. That's one gone in the inning. A runner still on second, and another run coming home to score. A 3-0 lead now for Miege.
Yeah, Tonga needs to close the door here. He can't afford to give up many more runs. Yeah, you want to get this guy out before Putz comes up next.
That's a fact. Swung on and down the third base line, and another base hit.
It's going to score another run.
Yep. And very similar to game one today. Miege, like they jumped on top of Chanute early on, doing the same here to the Chieftains as they lead them 4-0. And now we're going to have a mound visit here. Again, only 1 1/3 inning. The work for Owen Welsh and has already given up 4 runs in this contest. Now remember, I think it is, I believe at least, it is still possible for Mason Davenport, who pitched in the game against Holton just a little while ago, but he only went and pitched 5 innings. And if I read the rule book right, the Acacia rule book right for baseball and softball, is that no player can pitch more than 9 innings in a single day. So if Tongi still wanted to, if this still starts to get out of hand for Welsh, they could put Davenport back in there on the mound, but Coach Uma's not going out there to give the hook just yet. Having a mound visit with Owen, tried to calm him down and tell him to try to relax and settle in. He fires it in, and this one swung on by Rowan Putz, and it goes out of play.
He struck out his first time up, so we could use another one right here.
This one on the way off speed and not catching the zone enough to get the umpire's attention. One pitch on the way, swung on. Again, Golbeck has it at first. At short, the second from one and on the first, and he's not going to be in time at first, but it's still the second out of the inning. So only the one runner at first, and Rowan Putz, and back up now is Cash Messenger.
Yeah, you got Green at first. Putz just.
Putz is now. Gotcha.
Yeah, you got Putz at first because they took the short out.
A 1 count, 2 outs, already 3 runs scored. In the top of the second for Miege. They got one in the top of the first, making a 4-0 lead for the Stags. Another throw to first, but he's back in safe. Next one is on the way and slapped over in the right field, but almost on a line to Trevor McGraw out there, and he will bring it into his glove. Chieftains need to start getting to work here. They're in a 4-0 deficit heading into the bottom of the second.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you, and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
With the First State Bank & Trust mobile app, you can bank from anywhere. Check your balance while you're waiting in line here, or transfer funds while you're here. Forget to pay that bill? Pay it from here. Don't cut your visit short to go to the bank. Make your deposit from here. And remember, you're always welcome to bank right here. Did you know First State Bank & Trust has donated over $112,000 to Tonganoxie schools? Every time you swipe your Tonganoxie Chieftain debit card, we donate. For more information, visit us at firststateks.com. Member FDIC.
Forward-thinking fashions and fashionable formals. That's Jeannie's Formals Fashions and Boutique in downtown Tonganoxie. Jeannie's is Tongi's dress shop with the perfect style for your upcoming formal event, including tuxes. Jeannie's also has a huge selection of chiefs and chieftain gear, kids apparels and toys, graphic tees, sublimated tumblers, and more. Stylish apparel in sizes from juniors to 3X. Stop by and see the girls at Jeannie's to get the latest fashions first. 520 East 4th Street in downtown Tongi, or on Facebook at Jeannie's Formals.
There we go. Here, bottom of the second, ready to go here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. An early 4-0 lead for the Stags, so the bats need to start getting hot for the Chieftains. And Rocco Gehring is still at the dish, and he will get a fresh slate, a 0-0 count. First pitch on the way from Crystal, and just like the first one he saw, fouled it off onto the right side of the netting.
The Chieftains really need to start getting something going here. They don't want to let this thing get out of hand.
The next one is on the way and low, taking for a ball. Big step in trying to come back in this game is getting this leadoff man on instead of pop up. Over there and right near the fence and just getting out of play over there, and we'll stay in and keep battling 1 and 2.
Tongi's still looking for their first hit.
Stepping back in the box, comes in, now he's ready to go. Down 1-2 in the count. Here comes the next pitch, and looks at that off speed, come in and catch. Just got him frozen in there. Strike 3 call. That's a tough pitch.
Definitely had him fooled. That brings up Canterbury. Yeah, he was 2 for 3 the last game with 2 runs scored. I'm sorry, 1 for 3. The single.
And down early 0-1 in the count. Here comes the next pitch and fouls that one off. Got in a little bit on his hands. Back-to-back strikeouts now in the bottom of the second, excuse me.
It'll bring up the designated hitter, Kessinger. This will be his first bat today.
Yep. And numbers from the Vago season, trying to get him up at 259 batting average and OPS is 651. A total of 7 hits on the year. 6 singles and 1 double and 2 RBIs. And quickly he finds himself down here 0-2. And looking to strike out the side now is Crystal.
He gets it done too.
He's locked in on the mound over there for Miege. Had Kessinger frozen on that one. Up to the top of the third. Chieftains still trail 4-0 to Miege.
Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
For more than 20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance.
Ready for the top of the third here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. A 4-0 lead for Bishop Miege, and a first pitch strike in there for Owen Welsh, who is definitely probably a little bit down on his confidence right now. Already giving up 4 earned runs through 2 innings of work after a pretty dominating resume for the 2022 regular season. But still plenty of ball game left to play, but he's going to have to bring it in a little bit.
He had that breaking ball working right there. He's got him in the hole 0-2. See if he can finish him off here.
Next one away, and did that hit him?
Yeah.
Got him in on the foot, so now the leadoff man is on again, and back-to-back innings for Miege.
This will bring up the pitcher, Crystal. He lined out into a double play his last time up.
Tonganoxie will definitely not refuse one of those at this time.
Double play would be sweet right here.
And first pitch down and low. Still no signs of any activity in the Tonganoxie bullpen. Next pitch on the way, and in there for a strike. Good location.
Welsh does have a quick move over to first.
He does. Hasn't been able to get anybody yet. He's thrown over there first a handful of times already in this game. That pitch swung on and fouled back. Fixed count up to 1-2. Looking for the first out of the third inning here. And here comes Welsh with it. Swung on over there at second, and Canterbury's going to try to go to second.
The lead runner. That was a good
and
move.
He does.
Play.
He gets it there in plenty of time. I wasn't sure if he'd have time or not, but he did. So 1 gone in the inning now for the Stags. And who's that bring up next, partner?
Baird. He singled and scored his last time up. He's playing right field for the Stags today.
Taking his time, getting the sign from his third base coach. And
see if they have something on here.
Runner at first, 1 out. First pitch on the way, but another for over.
I wouldn't think they'd have the bunt on with the number 5 hole hitter, but
I wouldn't think so either. But first pitch in there.
He showed bunt, but
shows us, and
well, he could have just been showing bunt.
Crystal, he thought about going to second for a minute, but said he'll hold put at first. Still doesn't go, and a foul tip into the fence. 1-1 is count.
Chieftains really need a scoreless inning here. Half an inning.
Shows bunt again, and a high pop-up and back in foul. So now the bunt will be taken out of play unless he's extremely confident he can land it fair. The 1-2 count, one gone in the inning. Runner at first for Miege. They lead 4-0. Top of the third inning here at the fairgrounds in Tonganoxie, Kansas. Next pitch on the way and swung on. Grounder over to Canterbury. This time goes over to first, and they get the out there. 2 gone. Now smart baseball being played here by the Chieftains.
Yeah, that was the correct play.
Crystal will move up to second, and coming in now is White.
Canterbury was moving to his left, and his only play was at first. No chance to get the guy at second.
Takes a big cut at that one and just barely gets a piece of the foul tip.
This is the DH White.
Yep.
He singled and scored in the second inning.
It's on the way, a little dribbler right in front, and it goes right back to Welsh, and the underhand tosses it to first, and the first scoreless inning for the Stags in both their games today.
Yeah.
Coming here in the top of the third inning. They still have the lead 4-0. Chieftains, you start getting the bats to wake up here, boys. We'll be right back after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
20 years, Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving area families and businesses. As members of your community, Kevin and his staff understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted neighbors and friends. With locations in Tonganoxie and Kansas City, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is building stronger partnerships. Get a quote today by calling 913-369-4444. That's 913-369-4444. Home, life, auto, farm, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency, American Family Insurance. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit LaddServiceCo.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, bottom of the third action here, and the Chieftains ready to get back at it. Sam Clydesty will step up, and he'll take a first pitch ball. And Crystal has been locked in on the mound so far, 2 scoreless innings, and striking out the side in the bottom of the second. That pitch in there for a strike. As you can tell, he's throwing so hard his hat will slip off time to time. Definitely bringing the heat out there. 1-1 count. Here comes the next pitch into Clydesty, and he looks at it go by, and a strike 2 called. And that's exactly the kind of part of the plate that, if you tune in for the first game for Tonganoxie, Mason Davenport, he pitched, only gave up 1 infield single, 7 strikeouts, and he got a lot of those second and third call strikes right at that zone right there, that part of the strike zone. And Crystal seems to be taking advantage of it as well, and that time, that one not catching the zone. 2-2 count. Clydesty trying to get on for the Chieftains. Here comes the next pitch and looks at it. Called, third strike, got him looking. That is now 4 Chieftain batters to go down via the strikeout. Backwards K there, and now up next is Trevor McGraw. First pitch is in. He takes a good cut at it, but can't connect. 0-1. One pitch now on the way, just a little bit high and outside. Ball 1. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We've been out here all afternoon and to the better part of the evening, bringing all the regional coverage here at the Leavenworth County Fairgrounds here in Tonganoxie, Kansas. Again, not too late if you still want to come out here and watch this game here at the fairgrounds. A really great turnout. A lot of fans come out here to watch this game, and when the regional matchups were announced on Keisha's website, this was kind of the one when you were looking at the 4A East region, that first grouping right at the very top. This was kind of a matchup that everyone was anticipating, Bishop Miege versus Tonganoxie. So far, the Stags have showed up to play 4 runs in 3 innings, 1 in the first and 3 in the second, held scoreless in the top of the third, the first time they've been held scoreless in any inning so far here today between Tonganoxie and in their first game against Chanute. McGraw works to count to full here on Crystal. 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch and fouls that one off, just trying to stay alive. Another 3-2 pitch off speed, and catcher trying to frame it as best as he can, but ball 4 is called, so McGraw will get on with a free pass. And with that, now we will head back up to the top of the order with Garrett Goldbeck, who flew out in the left field his last time up. He led off in the bottom of the first. Quick throw over to first. The umpire calls him safe. And Crystal, very similar to his counterpart on Tonganoxie Welsh, a nice quick move, a quick throw over to first. Still 1-0 count. Goldbeck again making contact with it, going out into right field, right near the fence, and it lands foul. And a good job out there in the outfielder by the left fielder that to kind of hold up as he was getting ready to crash into the fence. Good to see nobody hurt. Next pitch into Goldbeck. Thought about swinging, but holds off, and that's in there for ball 2. And another throw over to first, and again, McGraw, back there safe. Next one on the way to Goldbeck, and got a pretty decent hold of it, but I think it's going to leave the right fielder room, and out there would be near the warning track, but just not enough to get over the fence or not enough room to land out in the outfield. And there's now 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, it'll bring up Wake, and these Tongi boys need to get something started here.
First pitch on the way and taken for a ball. Next This one was on the way, swing and a miss, and a throw to second, and
in safely.
And well, I think they're gonna call batter interference.
Oh.
They say he interfered, and that'll be the third down in the inning. Wow, that's quite unfortunate there for the Chieftains, and Coach Loomis and squad not too happy about that one, but they're just going to have to move on with it. We'll be right back with the top of the fourth here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Midwest Chiropractic offers a friendly and caring environment with the most comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Haug at Midwest Chiropractic Center care about your health, and their approach to care proves it. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
Everything old is new again at New Again Outdoor Furniture Restoration in Tonganoxie. Keep your furniture for generations to come with a call to New Again. They specialize in restrapping, mesh sling replacement, welding, and powder coating of all outdoor furniture. New Again has an incredible eye for detail and a passion for environmentally friendly and cost-effective furniture repair. To learn more, go to newagainpatiofurniture.com. Call 913-764-1999 or see more of their projects on Facebook. New Again Inc. in Tonganoxie.
Ready for the top of the fourth here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. The third and final out in the bottom of the third, coming on what we believe has been called batter interference, as the runner was trying to steal second. Meanwhile, ground out to third, throw over to first is in time, and one gone in the top of the inning for Miege. It was McGraw was on at first, and he was going for the steal, and Logan Wake was in at the dish, and he swung at the pitch, and they said that he was in the way of the catcher, and the catcher still made a pretty good throw.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a strikeout, was it? I don't know what the count was. If he swung,
no, it wasn't a strikeout. I don't believe it was they called him for interference, and they just called him out.
Yeah, see if the Chieftains can get back-to-back clean innings here.
Yeah, already in a 4-0 deficit. Got to try to keep it.
Yeah, you can't
where
let
it's
them
at
have
right
any
now.
more. Yeah,
and you got to try to get. Bats got to wake up here in a matter of time. But what we have also seen from this Chieftain team throughout the season.
Yeah, late inning rallies. Yeah. We're hoping for another one this afternoon.
The 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, that's where they'll start to try to come on and come alive at the dish. So typically once they get about 2 times through the order, then that third time's when things start to click a little better. Next pitch on the way from Welsh, off speed, just a little bit too inside, and taken for a ball, 3-1 to count. Three and 2 now on the count. With one out in the inning. Top of the fourth. Next pitch on the way. Got him looking. Good pitch from Welsh. And there you go. Like we talked about, that curve that he has, there was.
Yeah, Mara gave up on it, and it clipped the outside corner.
That looks more like the Owen Welsh that we have seen all season long.
Yeah. That brings up Green, who's the number 9 hole hitter. Who else needs to bear down and get him?
Yeah, except next you got Rowan Putz.
Yeah, that's why we want to get this guy.
And like we had talked about, for teams that are playing against Tonga, everyone knows who Garrett Goldbeck is on the lineup card. Well, Rowan Putz is like the Garrett Goldbeck of Bishop Miege.
Right.
To put it in simplest terms. His older brother, Carter, graduating in 2018, he was a commit to go play baseball up at Notre Dame. That just shows some baseball talent runs in the family, and it looks like Rowan could potentially be playing at the next level. At least from what we've seen today, he is a very fine ball player. A 2-2 count with 2 gone in the inning, and Welsh looking to either strike out or just have a ground out, fly out, get it out in any way that he can.
We need to get this guy out. Can't let him reach.
Next one on the way, and solid contact. Welsh calling for it out there, and he brings it in. And now 2 scoreless top halves of the innings for Miege as the pitching is starting to come alive for the Chieftains. They still trail 4-0. Back after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Back on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Back-to-back scoreless top of the innings for the Stags as Owen Welsh and his defense are starting to zone in, and now they need the bats to start doing the same. As I believe this is
Bailey, Welsh, and Gehring in this, the first 3 due up. Bailey walked and was stranded at first in the first.
Let's see if this middle portion of the order can maybe start to get something going here for this Chieftain offense. You put up a 10 spot on the Holton Wildcats and spread them in 4.5 innings. And have yet to score 1 run in this game.
Need to get this leadoff man on. Get him on, get him over, and get him home.
Next one is on the way and really inside on Bailey. Count moves up to 3-1. Bailey, solid contact, but right at the center fielder as he gets down on his knees and brings it in for the first out. Sun now starting to set behind us in the trees, and the shadows are starting to take over in the outfield, and will be making its way into the infield here very shortly. Ethan Welsh, 4-hole hitter, back in to the box and takes a first pitch strike. And
I hate to say anything, partner, but the wind has died.
First pitch, chip. Center fielder going for it again and brings it in. So back-to-back flyouts to center and 2 gone in the inning for the Chieftains. And like you had just mentioned, partner, the wind has died down and
making those fly balls a little easier to track.
Which, in our case, I kind of wish we did have winds, and maybe that one could have gone down. No, that was a battle, and especially in Miège's first game against Chanute. Miège handled it pretty well, but Chanute, they had their moments of not reading the ball right when it was flying in the air. And we saw a little bit in the Tonganoxie and Holton game, but the winds have died down quite a bit since then. Just a little light breeze at this point.
Very comfortable.
Yep. Now 718 right now and 80 degrees.
Perfect.
Yep. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Gehring, and he just.
Did he
wish
check
he
his swing?
No, he went around. Count now up to 0-2.
He struck out his last time up.
Rocco asking for some time, and they'll play umpire grants it to him. The 0-2 pitch on the way to Gehring, and watches it go by. It takes it for a ball.
It may have been a little too close to take. 2 strikes.
Miège infield, they were starting to run into the dugout. They thought it was strike 3. And hard to say. Couldn't argue against him. And another one just a little bit too close to take, and another strikeout for Rocco Gehring. And Crystal is just locked in on the mound for Miège.
That's his 6th strikeout.
6 strikeouts, and the Stags still have the 4-0 lead over the Chieftains.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. Your physical therapist will work with you to help you understand your body so you will achieve long-term health benefits. To learn more, call Physical Therapy Solutions at 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com. Trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One-of-a-kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie.
Back on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. So we're moving along this game now, the top of the 5th. Ready to go here, a 4-0 lead for Bishop Miège. Welsh looking to try to stay dialed in out there on the mound and keep this deficit to 4-0. And kind of like what you and I were talking about before we came on the air, partner, is you give up 1 run in the first, which that's not so bad. Meanwhile, we got a fly out here into center, and coming in to the screen there is senior Sam Clydesty, soaring in and bringing it in for the first out, a fly out to center for the first out. So you give up 1 run. The top of the first, no big deal. It was the top of the second that really hurts. That 3-run top of the second.
Yeah.
That
back-to-back hits. Ended up scoring 3.
Yeah. That inning really hurt, and since then it's been back-to-back scoreless innings.
Mm-hmm.
That just goes to show that when you have these
opportunities,
these games, especially when it's single elimination. I mean, it's the little things that it could just be a matter of 2 hits that really be the big difference in this one, or a few pitches, or maybe I think a real big turning point for me was that throw to third.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised throw. That allowed another runner to reach second base, so in scoring position, and then the next one walked, and then another big hit, scored 2.
So I mean, we could be sitting here talking about a 1, maybe 2-0 ball game.
Yeah.
Instead, it's a 4-0 ball game. That's the little things. Another pitch looked like it was good location, but Called for a ball. Count moves up to 3-1. One gone in the inning. Comes the next pitch, and got him to swing and miss on that one. You can definitely tell now, it might be just a little bit too late in the game, but Owen Welsh appears to be pretty settled in out there on the mound.
Yeah, just one unfortunate inning.
Yeah. Little chopper over to Rocco at third, and he fires it across the diamond and in. And now Bailey exchanging words. And I saw it too. He kind of clipped his heel as he was running across the first base bag. And yeah, that was one that.
That's one of those cheap shots.
Yeah, and that's not accidental or anything. And now the age coach is coming over and they're wanting to have an explanation. I did not see anything like an ejection or anything happen, but I think they're just trying to understand. But I understand the frustration of Bailey. That was a cheap shot. Especially. In baseball.
No, it's not like the throw took him into the, in the baseline or anything.
Exactly.
He was stretched out to
take
the throw, and he just stepped on his heel.
Yeah. That's Cash Messenger that was trying to hustle it down. And still having a pretty extensive talk out there with the Miege coaches. Looks like everything's all talked and ironed out. Good thing.
Back to baseball.
Yep. Gabe Bailey appears to be fine over at first, so we move on. 2 gone in the inning. And this should be Cahalan, if I have it right on my end. Right, partner?
Yes.
Okay.
They call that a fair ball?
What?
They called it a foul ball.
So, what?
Well, I guess he called it foul because the runner didn't even leave the box. The hitter.
What? I don't know. Count is now up to 1-1, 2 outs now. And down low, ball 2.
Now the Miege crowd's getting into it.
Foul tip back, especially the dugout. They're starting to feed off on the frustration from the Tongi dugout and the crowd. And after a blunder call by the umpire and a cheap shot at first, I quite frankly can't blame him. That one, without a doubt, that one is fair out there, and they will hold him up at first. So a 2-out single for Cahalan. And next up, that'll bring the pitcher Crystal up. And this is where we saw in the first game, Miege did a lot of their damage with 2 outs.
Yep.
So a strong 2-out hitting team. And now with a runner on first, you got to keep an eye on another throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Next one on the way. High pop up. Going into the outfield. Sam Clesty calling everybody off, and he brings it in himself, and that'll bring it into a controversial top of the 5th inning. Miege still has the lead, 4-0 over the Chieftains. Right back with the bottom of the 5th inning here after the break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
trendy tees, fun fashions, team threads, and even candy for the kids. That's the Rustic Heifer in Tonganoxie. The Rustic Heifer is helping make Tongi a boutique lover's paradise. One of a kind, handmade, locally sourced decor, clothes, and accessories. Find the right style for a night out on the town or the best fan gear for the big game. Support local, shop local. Find them on Facebook at Rustic Heifer Boutique and Custom Gifts, or stop by 616 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission understands that the benefits of recreation are endless. Participating in community recreation is not only fun, but also healthy and educational. The Tonganoxie Rec Commission encourages all ages and abilities to participate in recreational activities. That's why they're continually working to develop programs for all the residents of Tonganoxie. To see the latest sports and program offerings and to get signed up, visit them at tongirec.org or call 913-845-3502.
Ready for the bottom of the fifth here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan and
Canterbury, Kessinger, and Clydesty.
Yep, so the 6, 7,
the
8
Killer K's. Hopefully. Tongi needs to get her done here because they're down to their last 9 outs.
And needing to try to get something going on that one a little bit inside, and we saw tensions really start to get heated in the top of the fifth, and the first pitch there a little bit high inside and trying to brush him off the plate. Here comes the next pitch in from Crystal, fouled back straight, and 1-1's the count.
Canterbury struck out in the second, swinging.
And another one fouled off by Kahn, and he's quickly behind 1-2.
Tongi hitters have been behind a lot in this game.
Ooh, strike 3 at the knees.
Down to 8 outs, fellas. Come on, let's go.
That's a tough one to take with 2 strikes. And Cody Kessinger stepping in after striking out his first time up. First pitch takes out for a ball.
He's a big boy. If he could get into one, he might leave the yard.
Makes contacts, but fouls it back. Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that when the other team is warming up and they see him out on the field, you just think, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Through the season, he struggled a little bit with making contact, but when he can.
Go ahead and take that for the team.
Yeah. Especially at off speed and when you're down 4-0 in the regional championship.
Yeah, you need to take that one.
Yeah. But it's human instinct also
yes,
to
absolutely. It's hard
get out of the way.
It really, it's easy to say that. It's hard to do.
Uh-huh.
About a 2-out rally here, boys.
Well, there's only 1 out, so hopefully we don't need a 2-out rally. This one swung on, right fielder trying to chase forward and just gets out over the fencing. And then we'll go back and do it again. It's a 3-2 count now.
Yeah, we'll have a 1-out rally. How about that?
That'd be nice.
We really need to get something going here. They're getting shut out.
3-2 pitch.
That is really unlike this team.
And in foul territory, the catch will be made, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Now we need that 2-out rally. Senior Sam coming to the plate.
Yep, Sam Clydesty trying to get it started.
He was caught looking his last time up. I would say all of these hitters are due, partner.
Yeah, every single one of them are due. How many hits do we have tonight? One, maybe two?
Let's see.
Couple.
2 walks.
There's been some walks, yeah.
No, we don't have any hits. 2 walks. That's it.
Crystal
3 walks.
So Crystal right now working on a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, they're getting no hit.
Taps that one opposite way and
break
foul.
up this no-no.
Next one on the way, off-speed pitch. Sam
It'll be a tough
putting
play.
contact, and
Yeah,
he
there.
beats it out. So there you go. The no-hitter has been broken up, an infield single for Sam Clydesty, and that would have been a tough play for the shortstop over there from Liège.
Yeah, that ball was not hit very hard, and it was hit in a good spot in the deep hole. He had to backhand it. No chance to get to Speedy Sam. That'll bring up McGraw, the right fielder.
And if McGraw can get on, then we head up to the top of the order and potentially a big inning for the Chieftains.
Now we need that 2-out rally.
First pitch into McGraw and taken outside for a ball. Next one on the way,
That's
a
down.
swing,
That's down.
and that will get down into right field, a base hit. Sam will hold up at second.
Back-to-back hits.
And now the Chieftain crowd trying to get back into it as best as they can, and they got their best hitter coming up in Garrett Goldbeck. Back
And
to the top of the order.
Due. Had 2 fly. He flew out to left, and he's flown out to right. Yeah, he's in a big spot here.
Runners at first and second, 2 out, and it hit him.
Got hit. Hit by pitch.
Now the bases are loaded, and Logan Wake will be coming up, and we're going to have a quick moment here. The catcher and the infield are going to come into the mound and talk to Crystal. You need to get at least 2 here, and I'm talking at least 2, maybe 3, but you got to get at least 2.
You got to get something across here, even though there are 2 outs. Somebody needs to come up big here.
Yeah, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. You still have the bottom of the 6th and the 7th to work with.
Yeah.
You definitely need
something here
to get the runner McGraw and Clydesty home from second and third.
Yeah, here would do it.
A big spot here.
Big at bat.
14 RBIs on the year for Logan Wake. That's the second most on this Tonganoxie Chieftain team in the regular season. And a big, big spot here for him. 400 batting average, it's slugging at 1.043 on the year. Next one's on the way and low.
Good eye.
Ball 2.
Now the pressure's on the pitcher, Crystal.
Let's see how he responds. Next pitch on the way, and high level, ball 3. You taking here no matter what?
3-0, yeah, you have to take 1 here because if it's a ball, you score a run. He's taking 1. He won't take 2, though. Your number 2 hole hitter, I'm sure won't. But he needs to get a pitch in a spot that he's looking for.
Next one's on the way, ball 4. And the first run for the Chieftains come across via a walk. And now keep the line moving, Gabe Bailey. And talk about a big spot for him after the cheap shot at first base, getting his heel stepped on. And now a big spot for him at the plate when play resumes here. And if he can get a hit here, he could potentially tie this game up. And the Tongi crowd is now live and back in it. Got to keep the line moving here, though. This is the best shot that the Chieftains have had all game long. And they need to cash in here. If they can get at least 2 more, we got a whole new ball game. Here's the first pitch into Bailey and looks at it down the middle for a strike.
Find a hole, young man.
Next pitch on the way off speed and outside. This is the thing I love the most about playoff baseball is you hang on to every pitch.
Yeah.
It is so great. It's great and it's agonizing. It just depends on what side you're on.
Yeah.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung.
He was
fouled
on
back
that pitch.
Right on it. You got to choke up and protect here 1-2 with 2 gone and the bases loaded for the Chieftains.
Need to find a hole here.
Need to get at least 2 more runs in this bottom of the inning. Next one on the way. And again, another one fouled straight back.
Be sweet if he could leave the yard. He's walked and flied out so far today, so he's due for a hit.
It would be his first home run if he does get it out of here.
Yeah, let's just get a hit. Find a hole somewhere.
Next one on the way, and low. Good discipline by Gabe.
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The bottom of the 5th inning.
Bases are loaded. We need something to happen here.
Time here by Gabe Bailey.
Out. Crystal having a hard time getting the sign that he liked.
Big spot here for the Chieftains.
Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch will be coming. 2 gone in the inning. Here it is.
Outside.
Holds off. 3-2. Whoop. Sorry about that, folks. Runners will be going.
Yep, huge pitch here. Base hit, could score 2 easily. The runners are going. Walked him.
Ball 4 and back-to-back runs walked home for the Chieftains. Whew. Bases are still loaded.
2 runs across this inning.
So and like we have been talking about, the hottest hitter for the team, Ethan Welsh, he has really come on in the past little under a month or so for this ball club.
Base hit will tie it.
Big spot here for him. Pitch taken for a strike.
He was better off taking that. He couldn't do much with that. That was low and outside. It really wasn't in the wheelhouse.
Took a good cut at that one, but Crystal just blew it right by him. 0-2.
You got to protect.
Shakes off the first sign. Now comes set with it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And got him. A swing and a miss. And the Chieftains only get 2. They cut the deficit in half as they trail 4-2 to Bishop Miege, heading to the top of the 6th here on the other side of the break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
On the field, awesome. An awesome collision on the road, not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
For more than 50 years, Dr. Richard Dean has been the name Tonganoxie trusts to keep you seeing your best. At Tonganoxie Eye Care, Dr. Dean and Dr. Caitlin Volk know that healthy vision is about more than just seeing 20/20. Whether you're just turning 5 or closer to 65, the doctors at Tonganoxie Eye Care will help you make sure that your vision is clear for the classroom, in the office, on the field, or just relaxing with friends. Tonganoxie Eye Care has a wide range of frames in the showroom, and you can even get prescription sunglasses in your favorite styles. Call 913-845-2030 to book your appointment. Tonganoxie Eye Care, the clear choice for your vision health.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. The Chieftains get 2 in the bottom of the 5th, and they leave the bases loaded with 2 outs. Both runs coming via the walk.
Yeah.
The bases loaded, so. And Ethan Welsh going down on strikes for the 3rd and final out, and the Chieftains leave 3 runners on.
Got the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Miege here in the top of the 6th.
Baird, White, and Benz. Welsh still out there on the mound for the Chieftains. And here he comes with the first pitch and in there for a strike. Next one on the way. Chopper over to short. Good dig by Goldbeck.
Nice play, Goldbeck. Wow. Good job, young man.
And you text THS to 816-406-0051. Get that Easy Ride Like highlight sent right to your phone. A terrific play by the shortstop, Garrett Goldbeck, throwing him out at first base.
Charging that ball, and, I mean, he got rid of it in a hurry. Good hands.
So now 1 gone in the inning. And up will be White. And he swings at the first pitch, and a lot of Chieftains going for it, and McGraw reaches up right near the fence in foul territory. And you can see now the confidence kind of oozing out of all the Tonganoxie players out there on the field.
That was a nice play right there. Another highlight play. Yeah. This brings up Benz. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
I wonder if you'll have a child one day and name it Mercedes.
Well, if you have the last name Crystal, you can name him Billy, too.
A 1 on the first pitch, and that one up and above the head. Yeah, unintentional. It almost just got away from him.
Got away from him. Boy, they need to hold him here, though.
Next pitch on the way, another curveball, and where was that one?
Oh, man. I think that was so good it fooled the umpire.
Maybe so, and I mean, we've seen a couple
of
close.
That was a big breaking ball
and
right there.
We've seen close pitches for both teams, Miege and Tongi. And again, right there, too. That's been called for both teams and against both teams so far tonight. So the home plate umpire isn't the most consistent. 3-1 pitch, and got him chasing on that one. 3-2.
Welsh is dialed in, man. He's on the mound. He gets the ball back, and he's ready to pitch.
Yep. I just wish that top of the second never happened.
Yeah, well, it did, unfortunately.
3-2 pitch. Got him. Almost a golf swing. Clydecy charging in and brings it in. And the deficit stays at 4-2 heading into the bottom of the 6th. A big opportunity for the Chieftains here. They got 6 more outs to work with if they want to come back and win this regional championship.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Wizard of Paws, now at their newly renovated location in downtown Tonganoxie, offers personalized pet grooming, doggy daycare, dog obedience, and socialization classes. At Wizard of Paws, your pet will get a one-on-one grooming experience, ensuring they return to you quickly and looking fabulous. And their new facility offers amenities and space that is doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws at 913-416-0255 or visit their new location at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawspet.com.
Ready to roll here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Chieftains trying to mount a comeback in this regional championship game as they are only down 4-2. And Rocco Gehring trying to do his best to pump up the crowd. And the momentum is on the Chieftains' side right now. They had a great bottom of the 5th inning, bringing across 2 runs and a couple of flashy plays on defense in the top of the 6th. And Owen Welsh is locked in on the mound. 4 straight scoreless top halves of the innings for Owen. And now let's see if the Chieftains can use this momentum to their advantage and bring across some more runs here.
Nice to get that leadoff man on.
And the 5-hole hitter, Rocco Gehring, is in there right now, and he is due just about with the rest of the other 2 that are due up, Kahn and Kessinger.
Yeah, they're both 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts each.
So a big moment, a big chance here to step up for your team.
Absolutely.
And become a local hero forever. And
that's a
Gehring, he did his part.
He did.
Little soft liner over into right field, and the leadoff man is on. And the tying run will come to the plate in the form of the con man, Mason Canterbury. And we didn't even know it, partner. We have a pitching change out there.
Oh, we do?
From Miege, number 9. So Crystal has been pulled from the mound at least. And in here, this is number 9. Looking for number 9. This is Logan Vilgus. And now this one is fair. Rocco will hold up at 3rd. In there safely. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Yeah, baby. That's what we needed right there.
Talk about coming through for your team.
Yep. Back-to-back hits.
Canterbury and Rocco Gehring. It's your time now, big boy. Come on. Cody Kessinger.
Yeah, I'd like to see him hit one into the night.
He can do it. I'll tell you, Big T and Little T, they have their trucks parked out here right over the fence out there and left.
Yeah.
Just put one right there to them. They'll catch it. Give a Big T a retirement gift and a big, arguably probably the biggest home run in Chieftain baseball history if he makes it happen. Here's the first pitch. And contact, and it chopped foul.
You don't want to be too anxious here. You definitely want to hit it to the right side. You notice that the Miege first and second baseman are pulled in.
Yep.
They're trying to cut off the run at the plate. But that'll raise your batting average if you hit it hard to that side.
Yep. A big hit here could potentially tie the game.
Yeah.
Just a big spot here. Still nobody out. Here's the next pitch. Chopper.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. The home plate umpire again, he took his time a little bit.
Yeah,
we saw that earlier in the game.
We did.
He took a long time trying to come up with a fair or foul call and took his time a little bit there, but the umpire right out there by second base took the liberty in calling it foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
He chased it.
Got him chasing, and now a big spot here for Senior Sam.
Yep.
We have seen him come up clutch so many times this past fall.
Oh, yeah.
For the football team. We called him Super Sam and Senior Sam for a reason.
Yeah.
See if he can pull out Super Sam just one last time. Runners at second and third. One out. And a big hit.
Get out of here.
Get out of here! God, baby! Samuel! Wow! A 3-run home run!
I mean to tell you, he tatered that one.
Touch them all, Sam. You have given the Chieftains the lead.
Woo!
A 5-4 lead for the Chieftains. Do you believe what you just saw?
Whoa, awesome sauce there, baby. Now the Chieftains are in the lead.
Yeah, baby. Woo! And that is why you become a sportscaster. For that moment right there. One out in the inning.
He got all of it, folks. I mean, that was a line drive. That thing was out of here in no time.
If you haven't already, THS to 816-406-0051. We apologize for the audio, but it is hard not to show your emotions a little bit. And like we had talked about, the biggest home run it could potentially be.
It could be.
The biggest home run in Tonganoxie baseball history. What a moment. Bottom of the sixth inning.
In a clutch situation. I mean, he came through.
The first home run of the year for Sam Clydesty.
I'm telling you, partner, it was a no-doubter.
That one lands foul, and ooh.
They collided.
And that's a tough spill there. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
He fell hard. I don't think he fell right on the fence, but he got undercut by his teammate.
Yeah,
they both were just going for it. I hope he's okay.
I hope he gets up. That was a nasty spill.
Who's number 5? I don't have the thing in front on yours.
Oh, on mine?
Yeah, number 5.
It's Benz. He's the first baseman.
Benz, yeah. We're gonna step away for a moment. They're gonna look at. Well, is he okay? He's getting up. I think he's okay.
Looks to be okay. I don't know if he'll stay in the game.
Yeah, he's good. And again, class act by the Chieftain crowd applauding. Yeah, that was a tough spill he took there right along the fence. But he's up, and he appears to be walking off his own power. And I can't tell. Did he take him to the dugout, or is he staying? Looks like he's staying in there.
Yeah, he's staying in the game.
All right. So
rub some dirt on it, young man.
Yep, so that's the good thing. No major injury.
Keep it going, young man. Let's go. Only one out here. But Sam cleaned the bases up with that last blast.
Oh, my God, man. That was awesome. There's still only one out in this inning. A 1-2 pitch into McGraw, and it bounces in the dirt. So this is something that if you're a Miege fan and you're watching this, you're probably asking yourself, why pull Crystal from the mound?
Well, he'd walked 2 runs in the previous inning.
Well, and now a hit by pitch. Took it right on the medius part of the body, right in the buttocks.
Yeah. Good job, young man.
He's going to take some extra time, run down the first base line a little bit, and get his sliding gear on.
Yeah, another powwow at the mound for the Stags.
The only question I have is who has that home run ball right now?
I don't know. I
hope somebody took that right back to the dugout or gave it to Sam's family.
Yeah, I hope one of the football coaches got it, but I don't know. It may still be sitting out there.
In other news, while we're sitting here, MJ Melendez, he just hit his first Major League home run for the Royals. So
I still like Senior Sam's home run better.
Oh, yeah, me too. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And again, you still got to take care of business in the top of the 7th, but I really hope that little moment we just had right there, that 45 seconds to a minute, I hope that's the greatest Tonganoxie Sports Live moment ever. right there.
That was awesome.
And the only thing that could top it is a certain title that you can win.
Yeah.
A potential state title. That's probably the only thing that can top it.
That'd be sweet. Well,
I mean,
they're getting close to punching their ticket to Salina.
They're getting close. Right now, they're 3 outs away, and they're still looking to add on here. This inning is not over by any means.
I hope they can get some insurance runs here because that's going to be huge.
But real quick, we do have to acknowledge, though, because it was a 3-run shot. They needed a 3-run shot to take the lead. You don't get that without Rocco Gary getting a leadoff single and Mason Canterbury lining that thing
no question.
down the third base line into left field.
Yep. No question about it. And in the top of the 7th, the Stags will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters.
Well, now Rowan Putz, he's still that 1 hitter.
Yeah.
So if one gets on, you cannot rest easy. So now here's the question I have. Do you leave Welsh? He's been rolling, so do you leave Welsh or do you still have Davenport?
They walked him.
Huh?
They walked him.
No, that's McGraw.
Oh, okay.
He got hit by the pitch. Yeah, I know it's been a little bit, so.
Okay, that brings up Goldbeck, and boy, is he due.
Did they make another pitching change, or is that?
I can't.
I think they made another pitching change. Yeah, they definitely did. This is number 2. Let me look him up on the roster real quick. Number 2 from Liège says A.J. Williams. And a big spot for him trying to pitch cleanup and keep this deficit the only way.
Oh, he got hit.
Goldbeck.
Back-to-back hit by pitches.
You know what? We'll take him. We will take him.
Yeah. The Stags are just losing their cool here. This is a good thing. Another big RBI sitting out there for Wake.
Yeah, we're back to the top of the order now, the dangerous part of the order coming up. And if you can get 1 or 2 more insurance runs,
that'd be huge.
That would be, oh my God, so huge. Big spot here for Logan Wake, and he looks at the first pitch and takes a good cut at it. He was trying to mimic Senior Sam's.
He was trying to put
3-run
out
blast.
there with Clyde's blast.
He bounces that one in the dirt, and he's trying to go to third, and the ball gets away from the third baseman. And another run is going to come across to score. Another chance at third. Slides in safely.
Yeah, way to go, Chieftains.
A 4-run bottom of the 6th inning for Tonganoxie. They now have a 2-run lead over the Stags. That was McGraw at second. He was going for the steal at third. The catcher threw over and was wide of the bag, and it leaked out into left field. McGraw comes home to score, and Goldbeck, who was hit by a pitch as well, went from first all the way over to third.
Yeah, he went to third on the throw to the plate.
A deep fly now can bring home another run, and you'll be up 7-4.
Yep. Let's get this guy home. Third with less than 2 outs, you need to get him home. The Stags obviously have pulled their infield in, so that's going to put some average points on the batter's average because pulled in like that, if you get hit it hard anywhere, it's tough to play. It's just what the doctor ordered.
I'm texting Cody Witt right now, and I'm trying to see maybe if we can get a special post-game interview with Senior Sam if all goes according to plan, and Coach Loomis as well.
Yeah.
And there are so, I mean, it's tough in a game like this because there are so many players that you can bring up. But I think it's got to be Sam without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's got to be him.
At least at this point.
I mean, look, if everybody wanted to, like we would take each player one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
And we would ask them a question because this is such a special moment that they're in right now, and they are 3 outs away with right now a 2-run lead, a runner at third and 1 out, so could potentially be taking a 3-run lead into the top of the 7th of a regional championship game for a chance to go on and play for a state title.
Yeah, and if you notice, too, partner, the Stags outfield has been creeping up, too, because they got to hopefully they want to try and make a play at the plate, but If he could barrel one up here, he could get it over any of their heads. Got a good RBI man up there now in Wake. He's taking his hacks. He fouled that one straight back. Big run out there at third. We need to get that one home.
Next one on the way, and going outside, ball 4. And this has just been...
Chieftains are about to bat around here.
I mean, this is, Hollywood, are you there? Like, this is, I'm serious, man. Think of all of the sports movies you have seen. This is something out of a Hollywood movie script.
Yeah, you can't write it any better.
Totally insane. I mean, the fact that all of this is happening when you're playing Bishop Miege.
And the championship of the regionals.
I mean, Miege has had Tongie's number in just about every single sport for year after year after year. They have a 4-0 lead for the majority of the game. And then all of a sudden, Tonganoxie, 6 runs scored, 4 in the bottom of the 6th, 2 in the bottom of the 5th.
They've been late inning ralliers.
They have been
all season long.
They have been, but it's only been for maybe a run or two, not 6.
Yeah.
We truly have not seen this from them, and no better time to step up. And Sam Clydesty, buddy, if this holds on the way it should be, you're a legend in this sport in Tonganoxie forever. That ball, unless they let you keep it, it'll be at Tonganoxie High in a trophy case somewhere, where they keep all the baseball hardware. I personally would want to keep that baseball. That's just me.
I hope someone in the Clydesty family got the text in to get the highlight.
I hope so.
Man, what a blast.
And foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. And Wake just kind of nonchalantly stole second. I think it looked like he was going, hesitated, then realized the catcher wasn't going.
Well, I think he thought like you did that it was fouled into the mitt, but evidently it wasn't.
But it was foul. It was foul tipped into the mitt. Was it not?
No, it couldn't have been, or he couldn't advance.
Now that's an odd one. And if you're a Miege fan at home, you're probably pulling your hair out right now, and you don't like that call. But God, I could have sworn.
Yeah, that's still a live ball.
Yeah, I could have sworn I just heard the aluminum clank.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from here, buddy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, either way. So as of where it stands right now, of course, we closed the job in the top of the 7th. We may or may not get Sam and Coach Loomis and maybe some others up for an interview. Obviously, they're going to get the trophy. They're going to celebrate, get their pictures. I told them, take care of that first. If they want to take time, that's fine. If not, we totally understand. So that's...
Yeah, but we got to get 3 outs in the top of the 7th.
Exactly. That's what we got to take care of business. Next pitch on the way, and then now is Gabe Bailey. And he's worked the count up now to 3-2.
Still only 1 out.
Yeah, I feel like we've been stuck, like this inning has been going on for like a half hour.
It has.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and miss. Big out number 2 for Bishop Miege. I'll bring up Ethan Welsh. I think we officially have batted around now, right?
Yes.
Again, another hit here could give the Chieftains a 4-run lead with the runners at second and third, first pitch strike.
Yeah, that would be huge. I mean, if you could get a 4-run lead and only needing 3 outs, it's all hands on deck.
Low and outside for a ball.
And a hit would be huge here. He's due. He's 0 for 3, 2 Ks.
Now time called by the catcher. And pop up. Second baseman calling for it. Right there at the edge of the dirt and the grass, and they bring it in, but not before the Chieftains retake the lead after a 3-run blast from Sam Clydesty. And we head to the top of the 7th. A trip to Salina on the line, 3 outs away from punching the ticket are the Chieftains. They have the lead 6-4. We'll be right back after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Come count the ways 1866 Bar and Grill is Tongie's tastiest. Incredible selection, delicious preparation, and a beautifully designed space all make 1866 one of the area's premier eateries, delivering big city taste in a small town atmosphere. Satisfying sandwiches, sizzling steaks, the best burgers anywhere, and even lovely lemonade. See the full menu on Facebook at 1866 Bar and Grill, or order now by calling 913-369-7007.
Top of the 7th here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. A 6-4 lead for the Chieftains. A 3-run blast from Sam Clydesty giving them the lead in the bottom of the 6th.
And the 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up for the Stags.
So Mara, Green, and then back to the top of the order with Putz.
Need to bear down and get these 2 outs.
Welsh has been locked in since that 2nd inning, and he starts off a first pitch strike.
Good job.
The next one on the way and trying to go off speed again, but just a little bit too outside. 1-1. Chieftains trying to slam the door here on Miege. Oh, how sweet it would be. The 1-1 pitch and low outside, 2-1.
Don't want to lose this 8-hole hitter. Make him put it in play. He's had 2 strikeouts so far today. Don't want to walk this guy.
That one's in there, strike 2.
That's a full count. All right, bear down and get him. Let's give Mara his 3rd K for the day.
Strike 3! Got him swinging.
Huge strikeout.
Battle back from Owen Welsh.
Yeah.
1 down, 2 to go.
2 outs away.
I said 1 down, 2 to go.
Yep. And a conference on the mound.
No.
He's going to take him out. Who's he bringing in?
Garrett Goldbeck. So Goldbeck, who he gets brought in for save situation, so Welsh will presumably he'll play short, but no, it looks like they're moving him out to the To the outfield here.
No, he's going to be a short.
Okay, he's just having a conference with the outfielder. So Garrett Goldbeck, his stat lines on the year, he's played in a total of 5 games on the mound. He started 2 games. Again, mostly used in save situations. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's pitched a total of 19 innings, a record 1-1 on the year. He's had 2 official saves, 18 strikeouts, 5 walks. He's hit 2 batters, so 2 hit by pitches, and a 2.58 ERA. So,
let's hope he can slam the door here.
Big gutsy call here by Coach Loomis.
Yep.
And
well, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows the squad better than anybody, and he has earned the right to.
Goldbeck has really got a good arm, so I'm sure he's bringing it up there with some good velocity.
And a big spot here.
Yeah, this is the number 9 hitter, Green.
1 out. Top of the 7th inning, the first pitch from Goldbeck, and fouled off and out of play.
And
1 ball.
He was way late on that, so.
No balls, 1 strike. This is our first ever look at Goldbeck on the mound. We have yet to see him pitch on Tonganoxie Sports Live. That one, grounder and chop foul.
He got him 0-2.
I would imagine the way his arm is from throwing from short sometimes, he's got a hose.
Oh, yeah. He's
for an arm. So
absolutely.
Let's see maybe if he just rears back here and tries to blow it by him.
Yeah. Power arm here.
The 0-2 pitch to Green.
Struck him out.
Him! A 3-pitch strikeout. And the Chieftains are 1 out away from punching their ticket to Salina. A chance to be called regional champions and advance to the 4A state tournament next Thursday and Friday. Rowan putts. The last hope for the Stags. Late on that one, fouled away.
First pitch strike.
Down to their final 2 strikes.
Come on, Garrett. Throw it by him.
Tongi crowd alive as ever. The 0-1 pitch. Yeah! Strike 2!
1 strike away.
From punching the ticket to going to state and slaying the Stags. The 0-2. Swing it out! Yeah! Your Tonganoxie Chieftains are going to state! Salina, here they come.
Wow, hats off to these Chieftains.
The Chieftains are 2022 4A regional champions.
Wow.
What a moment.
What a moment. And doing it against the Stags of Bishop Miege. Wow. What a job.
The Stag Slayers. From down 4-0 to leading 6-4. 6 unanswered runs by the Chieftains. Owen Welsh settled in after giving up 4 runs, held them Stags scoreless all the way to the 7th. Gets the first out in the 7th, and Garrett Goldbeck slams the door. Cartwheels and backflips for Senior Sam.
Good job, fellas.
And what a game. These are the moments that you work so hard for.
Some happy coaches out there.
Some happy coaches, happy players.
Happy fans.
Parents, fans, broadcasters.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is what, especially you and I, who have been in the Tonganoxie community for so long, we've seen all these teams. They've grown and developed, go through highs, go through lows, and now one of the most ultimate highs that this baseball program has ever seen
just happened.
I mean, they've been to state before.
Yeah.
They've been regional champions. They haven't beaten Bishop Miege, though, in a regional championship.
In fact, Bishop Miege put them out in the state tournament the last time we were there.
Yep.
When Carter Putz was playing for them. That was in 2018.
See, now there's so many times when, after a Miege and Tongi game, somber feeling, heads hanging low, and they like to wish Tonganoxie congratulations on becoming in second place or runner-up. This time, the Chieftains celebrate with the hardware as it'll be coming back home, and they will be making a trip to Salina.
Wow. What a game.
What a special moment. And now they're letting all the fans, the students, onto the field. Everybody's celebrating. Look at that.
The fans are rushing the field.
Open the gates.
Yeah, let them in.
That's a mob you want in.
No kidding.
What a moment here. Ooh, careful, don't trample anybody.
Yeah, we don't want anybody hurt before state.
Hugs there, the right side of your screen. Cody Wick going up. I believe that's Coach Loomis. And now I think they're giving the green light for some of the parents and stuff to come on. And so you see them, they're saying, open the gate, come on out. This doesn't happen so often.
No.
You go out there, enjoy it. This was the last game that's going to be played on this field for this year. They'll do all the resodding and stuff in the offseason. Get out there, enjoy it. If you're watching at home, you want to come and celebrate. If you have somebody you want to come and celebrate with,
you better hurry.
You better hurry. I mean, they're going to be out here for a while, but you better hurry if you want to come out and celebrate, because this is just an incredible, incredible scene out here. And they still have it up on the scoreboard. 6-4 victory over the Bishop Miege Stags. Now, here's the hard part. Who do we give the player of the game to?
Oh, no, there's no doubt to me. If you want to give co-players, that's fine. But, when you're down in the bottom of the six, you only have 6 outs left. And Sam comes up and hits a monster blast. 3-run homer that gives you the lead.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't overlook that. Now, Owen Welsh really bared down after the second inning and did a fantastic job of keeping the Stags at bay to let his Chieftains get back in it, and get back in it they did.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I think you bring up the idea of valuable players, MVPs of this game, and I think if you want to go offensive, give it to Sam. If you want to go defensive, I think it goes to Owen Welsh.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. I have no problem naming them co-MVPs.
Nope. It was looking pretty tough after 2 innings, 4 earned runs, and the Tongi bats were ice cold.
They had no hits.
No hits. And then finally they got one, and then another, and then a walk, and a walk, and a walk. Got some runs, brought in, cut the deficit in half, 4-2, going into the 6th inning. Hold Miege scoreless, 1-2-3. Top of the 6th, bottom of the 6th, leadoff single, Rocco Gehring, double, Mason Canterbury, runners at 2nd and 3rd, and like we talked about, the Killer K's.
Yeah.
Right? Coming up, well, with the exception of Rocco, but Kahn with the double, Kessler came up, couldn't quite get it done, but Clydesty stepping up. Biggest moment in his whole sporting career, I'm probably willing to say that, as his
definitely his baseball career, because he had some stellar highlights in football too.
Well, I mean, it's not every day you hit a 3-run shot to help send your team to the line, which it ended up being if they don't get the insurance run, they still win 5-4, and that it's all because of that 3-run homer.
Well, get this, partner.
Yeah.
The Chieftains didn't have a hit until the 5th inning.
Yeah, and they still win 6-4. As it grows, I mean, I want to know, and I don't know how long this would take. I want to know after the first 2 innings when Miege scored all 4 of the runs. I wonder how many hits they were held to.
How many hits?
How many hits? How many hits were Miege held to after scoring all their 4 runs?
I can tell you that.
I'll give you a moment there.
Give me a moment here.
Give a moment.
Tell you.
We're going to hang out here a little bit for a while, and as I'm looking over at the live stream, I see there's 480 of you still here. So, welcome in here.
They did not have a hit after the second inning.
Well, there you go. That makes it even more special. This was a special team.
They were on a mission.
My God. Absolutely.
It's not over either. They're still ranked number 1 in the state.
And I'm willing to bet right now all the Miege fans are gone, so I do want to say this. So many times has Tongi, we've put together spectacular seasons, and we've just had to run into the buzzsaw that's called Bishop Miege in the playoffs. Yeah. So many times they've been more talented, faster, stronger, sometimes just flat out better in every aspect. Not after 2 innings. Not today.
No.
Not today at all.
And these seniors just said, hey, we're not going to let that happen. Hey, we're going to get some post-game interviews here.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they'll be able to come through here on the – go ahead and give them your headset.
Way to go, fellas! Man, what a job. Sam, did you know it was gone when you hit it?
I mean, I wasn't, for sure, but I thought so.
I knew it because I heard it come off that bat, and I told my partner, I said, that's gone. And I said, that's a no-doubter, baby.
Oh, wow. Yeah, go ahead and give it to Sam as he's slipping off. Sam, can you hear me real well?
Yep.
Well, first of all, congratulations, man. The 3-run shot to send your team this line. Just tell me, how's that feel?
I mean, it felt pretty good. I mean, I don't think anyone was expecting it, including myself, but, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, we were here. We were just talking about if you get it into the outfield, maybe he could score 2, tie the game up, and as soon as you make contact from the sound, the launch angle, and all that, we said, he said, I think that might be gone. So I immediately went to the fence, and next thing you know, it's rattling up against the second chain link fence over here.
I got it.
You got it, okay.
I just knew the first pitcher was gassing me up, and finally there's some just slower pitching, and I just got a hold of one.
Yeah, got a hold of one. I think that's putting it a little lightly, young man. I mean, you really –
Thank you.
You stepped up in a big spot, and it was so funny because we talked about in football. I don't know if we called you Senior Sam or Super Sam all the time. And right before you hit it, I said if Super Sam could show up one last time, and you nuked it. So that's a great moment. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you.
Your family did the text so that you got the highlight.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Just one last one for you. You're a senior. Obviously, it's really special helping your team get to state. What does it mean? You've been with this program for so long. What does it mean to finally get them over the hump, and you're going to be playing in a state tournament?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, we've all put in a lot of work, so it all came together finally, and we're ready to go and get the real deal.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're not done.
That's
nope.
Not done. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and give it up to Owen now. Congratulations again to Sam. Owen, can you hear me well?
Yep.
All right. Well, first of all, congratulations, man. Walk me through your performance a little bit. Obviously, a little bit of a rough start, 4 runs through the first 2, but then after that, we actually looked it up. They had no more hits.
Yeah.
After that, what just kind of changed for you out there on the mound?
Yeah, I didn't realize that happened, but after the first inning, I was like, okay, well, they can hit the ball a little bit, and it was the best competition we played all year, so I had to hit my spots, and I knew that the game wasn't over after the first 2 innings. So I was like, we can't lose here, and I don't know, we got the job done, and our hitting came in clutch, so just glad that we could perform.
There was a mound visit, I think, after the 4 runs. Coach Loomis came out. What was his message to you out there at that moment?
He was just kind of saying, don't give up. Like, it's not over. We got you, and we did. So, I mean, from there, it really flipped the switch and turned things on.
Well, you know what was really crazy is you fellas never got a hit until the 5th inning.
Yeah.
And then you didn't allow a hit after the 2nd inning.
Yeah.
So that was huge.
Yeah. It was just like everything really clicked right for you guys. And I know you're a competitor. Everybody knows that. You go through the rough lumps, you're lights out from then, and then top of the 7th, you get the first one out. Were you wanting to get the last 2?
Yeah, I wish I could, but I was out of pitches because I let up too many in the first 2 innings. But
gotcha.
Yeah, it was because I had 103, and we had to get Garrig a couple at bats. So yeah, he did what he needed to. So that's all I could ask.
That's very awesome. And I'll ask you the same question. How does it feel knowing you're going to Salina next week?
That was unreal. That game was everything I wanted it to be. It was crazy. I'm so ready to play. I think we can get it.
This could be for either of you two. Does it make it any more special that it was Miege?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
That is like playing for all public schools. Yeah. It's all Tongi sports. We just overcame.
It's all Tongi fans here. Don't worry. All the Miege fans are logged off by now.
Yeah, they're on their way home.
Yeah. They're on their way home.
Long trip.
Exactly. All right, let's get coaching here. Absolutely. Owen, thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good job, fellas. You guys head back down the You know, listen to me ramble.
Coach Loomis, how the hell does it feel, man? You're going to state.
Man, it never gets old, I'll tell you that right now. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's what you play for.
Awesome. This was such a historic team. As we read that piece in the Mirror, and from the research that you thought, first league title in nearly 30 years, since about the 90s.
Yep, 95.
95 for this team, nearly 30 years. And now all of a sudden you're going back to Salina for the state tournament. And to do it in the fashion that you did, not only was it against Bishop Miege, but you had the big 3-run blast from Sam. I mean, just take me through your thoughts kind of throughout the game. Did you ever lose? I mean, of course, you never lost confidence. You're never going to tell me on live air that you lost confidence. But just kind of tell me, what was your mindset as this game progressed?
We've preached to the kids all year that, you know, the beauty of baseball is the game never changes. It's the same game in the top of the first as it is the bottom of the seventh. You got to do the same things. And, you know, I think that our kids believe that. It doesn't matter who you're playing or, you know, what the score is. If you're intentional in what you do in this game, and these kids are really, really special. They're super talented, and they've just bought into that message, and that's been, you know, that's how you do that right there.
This team, 16-3 overall, right? We've been through all of that, and obviously still more games to be played, but just as of right now, what's your memory always going to be of this team? How are you always going to think about this 2022 squad?
You know, probably pretty similar to how I think of I love these guys, and I think they know that. But they're extremely talented, and we don't ever want to take anything away from that. But they compete, and I think they compete better than a lot of teams we've had. They just, you know, a kid like Owen, who's, you know, you look at the kid they started and the kid that we started from a, you know, velocity and stuff standpoint. You know, that kid's probably going to play pro baseball someday. And no knock to Owen, but I don't think he's got a future in pro ball. But you know, but high school and baseball, you just got to compete, and these guys compete their butts off, and we get a chance to keep doing it.
Any final message you just want to share to everybody that's listening?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I told our guys before this game, you know, obviously Bishop Miege is a great team. That's a state championship caliber game you just watched, and they're really, really good. They're really well coached. I got a lot of respect for Coach Mara, and you know, but I told our guys before the game, if you do this, there's, you know, if you do it in Salina, it'd be pretty cool. But you know, with everything we've had to deal with them in the last 4 or 5 years, to do it home in front of our community means about the world to everything we're doing. So I'm just really proud of that and love these guys.
Absolutely, nothing better than winning that hardware on your home field, right?
It's the third time we've got to do it, so it never gets old.
Third time. Well, hopefully third time's a charm for you guys. We hope to see you down in Salina.
Yes.
We got to talk with Cody and some else.
Talk to the higher ups at Keisha.
Yeah, talk to the higher ups.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out. You just put a lifelong memory on video for me, and that means a lot. So thank you so much.
That's what we're here for.
Thank
Absolutely.
You so
much. Go down there and celebrate with your squad.
Bet, guys. Thank you.
All right, Coach. Thank you again to Coach Loomis. Yes, sir. We are happy to be here anytime. Thank you. No problem. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Our partner, can we get some airtime maybe?
I don't know.
Let's see. Here, hey, get in here. Here.
Boy, was that fun.
I mean, a special night. That's the only way that we can summarize it. It's an absolutely special night. I think Coach Loomis, he said it really well there towards the end. We just put a lifelong memory for a lot of people.
Yeah.
On video.
Boy, was it fun to be part of it.
Oh my God, man. It was awesome, without a doubt. You know, and
you and I have always talked about how many firsts we've had.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that Tongi has beaten a Miege team in any sport, and it's for the regional championship. And we got to call it.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. I mean, you see the shirt I'm wearing, Fight for Your Right to Party. I got this right after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and I knew that's what Tongi had to do tonight, because I figured they're going to have to beat Miege to go to Salina. They're going to have to fight for the right to party. You know what? They fought for the right to party, and they're partying right now out there on that field. They're going to be partying throughout the community. It's going to be a week-long just kind of – I'm sure they'll enjoy it for about a day or two, and then they'll collect and be like, all right, back to work. Maybe they'll be back to work tomorrow morning.
Well, I liked what Clyde's said, too. He said, we're not done. I mean, we got more to do.
Yeah, this team has a lot more than just a regional championship on their mind. But I like the honesty that we heard, and again, this is all Tongi fans here at this point. I love the honesty from the players that they knew who they were playing. They knew who they are. They know what they're about.
It was special to them.
And it was special to beat them. Exactly. It makes it that much special. And for those that really know us, that was like us beating Baser back in the day. That was our Bishop Miege. And Bishop Miege, the Stags, this team, they're the Stag Slayers. That's how I'll always remember them. So they are going to Salina. And again, I'm just saying, we had a great turnout on the broadcast today.
Yeah,
so, I mean, there's more games to be played in Salina, and there's a nice press box there.
We're hoping we get a chance to do it.
I
think it'll be up to Keisha.
Well, I mean, there's stuff you got to work through, but we'll see. So we're getting ready to sign off here. We hope to see you guys in Salina. I really, really hope we get to go. Again, BJ, if you're watching this, Cody and them, they're out on the field, but I'll be pushing for it without a doubt. And if it's a yes, then by God, we'll be there if we get the green light. If it's a no, then just know it's out of our hands. So don't be upset with us. It's, and if it's Keisha, well, I mean, it is what we can't do anything about it. So, but again, we hope to see you guys in Salina. But I was just glad we were here. Got here at 12:30 today. It is now 8:34.
Yeah.
Put in an 8-hour day out here.
But I tell you what, it wasn't work. This was fun, partner.
This is how I know I'm in the right field, because this didn't feel like work to me. This felt like what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's awesome. It's been awesome to be doing it with you. So if this is the last one for this year, it's been awesome.
It's been great, partner.
It has been great, again, and want to thank all of you, our viewers, our sponsors, everybody at the Harris Media Services, Tonganoxie High, for allowing us to do these games, and most importantly, got to thank our student athletes, because without them, we'd be doing Tonganoxie Sports Live of watching paint dry, or watching you do, I don't know, falling. I don't know.
Down, yeah, go boom.
I don't know. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Again, if you want to go back, once the stream is over, you can go back and rewatch that 5th and 6th inning, that magical 5th and 6th inning for the Chieftains, as many times as you want. This will be on YouTube for forever. It's on the internet, so it'll be there forever. So feel free to go back, watch those replays. We apologize in advance for the audio. It may get a little bit loud, but
we were so excited. Oh my gosh. We instantly turned into fans.
Yeah, that's the moment. That was the moment right there, from broadcaster to fan, and they got to bring it back to broadcaster, and now we're fans again.
Absolutely.
Right here.
Yep.
It's great. So, again, thank you all for joining us today through all of our games and the triple header this year, and for all of your continued support this season. We still will have one more event on Tonganoxie Sports Live, and that will be graduation on Saturday at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City at the Legends at 10 a.m. Yes, I know 10 a.m., pretty early. I will be there. We will have the live stream of that. So if you know somebody out of town who can't make it to the live graduation, we will have that for you guys as well. So that's the last guaranteed anything that we do here. If there's any more news on if we get to go down to Salina or whatever, we will be sure to pass that along. And again, follow Cody Witt and Tongi High on Twitter. They will post those there as well. And you can follow me on Twitter at DylanFunk60, a capital D and a capital F 60 on Twitter, and I will post that there as well. So you say we call it a day, partner?
I say we call it a day.
I say we call it a day. It's a good day. It's a good night to be a regional champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you all so much for joining us today. We hope to see you in Salina. If not, I will see you guys on Saturday for graduation. Stay safe, party hard, and your Chieftains are regional champs. We'll see you, hopefully, in Salina.
You've been watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by watching. And be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.